Hello everybody, little video here about my, I guess, collection of binoculars. I've got a couple of others as well, but this is really talking about the Russian, or more Soviet era binoculars that I've seemed to have acquired over the years. And for comparison, I've got a pair of Carl Zeiss Jena 10-50s as well. The first pair I got were these. Well, they're all branded Tento, which apparently they're all actually made by Salavatskii Optical Mechanical, ЗОМЗ. I guess that's how you pronounce it, ZOMZ. What in Russian, a Z's more like a 3 anyway. They're still in existence and they're still making binoculars. This pair here, I bought these on the Isle of Skye. We went up there, probably 6 years ago now, and we're walking around Portree, and there's a sort of hiking-y sort of shop, and I like these sorts of shops, so I went in and had a look. And then a display of binoculars for sale. I'm looking at some of them, and they're all used, and they'd all been cleaned up and collimated and stuff by a guy. His card was left there and a little bit about him. Unfortunately, I lost the card. Otherwise, I'd give him a name check. But he'd obviously cleaned and collimated up all these binoculars. And I tried. There were some 8x30 Zeiss Jena and a couple of others, and there were some actual ЗОМЗ ones with their own brand on, but they were a bit beat about, but they certainly looked okay. But these certainly were nice and bright and all that, and seeing as I hadn't taken a pair of binoculars up with me on the plane, I thought, oh it, I'll treat myself. So I had these, and I have to say they're remarkably sharp and you know, good. I mean, I've been carrying these around in my van that I use for work, doing the odd bit of bird watching and spotting deer and things like that when I'm having my lunch break. And they've proved to be very good binoculars. The age of them is, as far as I understand it from my bits of research, that is 83, so that is 1983, and then the next digit is the month it was made. So these were made in January 1983, so that makes these getting on for 40 years old. Like I say, they're very good. The complaint a lot of people give about them is they've got a slight yellow tint to the image. When you can see there's a sort of yellowy looking coating on the objective lenses there, but I don't really notice it in use. The latest pair that have appeared, and we've been looking to get a pair of these for a long time. They're brutes really, 20x60s, once again branded Tento, and as far as I understand it, the Tento brand is more of an export organisation based in Moscow. That was a brand they used. Obviously back in Soviet times they were trying to earn hard currency with these things, but they're a pretty substantial pair of binoculars. But I have to say, you know, with the exception of the smaller Tentos, both these and the Carl Zeiss ones all came from eBay. This was an eBay score, turned up yesterday. These don't appear to have quite the yellowy tints of them, but these are a little bit later. If you try and grab hold of them, if you look at the date on there, there's obviously an N in front, but I take it that's 1990 and August the 8th month. So, you know, even though they're branded USSR, sort of 1991 is pretty much the end of the Soviet Union as such. So these are on the tail end of it. Both of them have obviously got your slight adjustment for the differences in your, I can't remember what it's actually called, but for you know, to balance your eyes up. So yeah, and I have to say I'm very pleased with these for what I paid for them. I think they were 65 quid delivered. I think it's a pretty good little score off eBay really. These I paid quite a lot more for them. To be honest, I probably overpaid for these. I think these were something like 75 quid, which was, you know, a bit more money 5 or 6 years ago when I bought them, but I just thought they were so bright and clear that, you know, I thought, well, it's a little treat, I'll have them. So we had an holiday. The Carl Zeiss, I've been very pleased with these. These were another eBay purchase. They actually come from Bristol, just down the road, so I managed to collect them. So, but I did buy these quite a few years ago, probably 10 or 12 years ago, and I think I bid 38 quid for them. And they are really nice. The only thing is, I think they're going to have to go to East Coast Binoculars, because the focusing has got extremely tight. That is one thing I would say about both these Tentos, is, or ZOMZ, or whatever you want to call them, they are very smooth focusing. So there we go, there's my little video about that.